Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Ann Varillo with stampwithann.com. And today is Fun Fold Friday. I'm super excited. It's June 7th, and I've created this cute card. If you guys like fun folds, this one's super easy. But anyways, before we get started, there's just a couple things that I wanted to cover. I hope you guys have some great plans for this weekend. Unfortunately, here in Auburn, upstate New York or central New York, it is going to rain a bit. So today's going to be not such a good day, but that's okay because I'm in my craft room, so it doesn't really matter to me. But there is the Taste of Syracuse going on, and hopefully the weather will hold out for tomorrow, and I'll be able to go to this Taste of Syracuse and catch up with my son and daughter-in-law. So I'm really looking forward to that. But anyways, before we get started, just a couple reminders. If you're watching this on replay or live on my YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe and click the little bell so that you get notifications of when I go live on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, also make sure you like my page and follow me so that you'll get all the notifications and you'll see all the great crafting stuff that I'm whipping up. Anyways, guys, this is the last card for my weekly card class to go, and I've been using the Labeled with Love bundle. And let's put you down to my craft table so we can see this. Here we go. All right, there we go. All right, this is the Labeled with Love bundle. It comes with either the dies or the punch, and here's the punch right here. Now, I got it with the dies because I really loved having 3 dies so I could cut out, like if I wanted to do a card similar to this, I could use all of my dies to cut them out. Some people prefer punches. I like punches too, but I really wanted to try this with the dies. And this is on page 58 of the annual catalog, so if you've got that handy, you can check that out. And don't forget, this bundle is $39.50 because you get 10% off when you buy the bundle. But now through June 30th, you're getting an extra 10% off. So if you are interested in the bundle, go pop on over to my online store and check it out. Okay. So earlier this week, I do 3 cards for my card class. It's $45 to make a purchase in my online store, and I'll send you the kit to create 6 cards. So I do 2 of each design. So that's 6 cards. So I do 3 cards. So this was the first card that I did on Monday. It's just happy birthday. And I didn't use the dies from the bundle on this. I used the stylish shape dies. So anything that I don't use that's in the bundle, I have these already for the card kit to go. So I just cut these out and include it with the designer series paper and the other cardstock that I use for the cards. And of course the ribbon and some embellishments. So that was the first card. This was the second card. Now this one I did use the die, and I used, I think this was my either Brights or, no, In Color, my In Color designer series paper. And then I used our paper butterfly accents. I did some die cutting with I think it was my Thoughtful Wishes dies, I think. But I include that since it's not included in the bundle. And I just had some baker's twine and a little bit of embellishments on this one. So today, because it's Friday, we're doing a fun fold. So this is the fun fold that I created. And very simple. I did the label here with the die. I actually fussy cut out the butterfly, which we'll do. And then I used the Thoughtful Wishes. These are the Thoughtful Wishes dies, just to give it a little bit of pop here. But check this out. So this is our fun fold. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. I love it. Super easy and pretty quick to put together. So let's get started on this. I'm going to put this card up here so we can see it while we're doing our crafting. And I'll put some of that away. going to need my glasses a little later. So in your kit, you're going to get everything you need to create the cards, except for the stamps. I can't do the stamping for you, but I can give you all the elements. So we've got all the die cuts, and make sure I got everything out of here. Yes, I did. Here's all the little die pieces. We're just going to put these over here for now until we're ready to use them. So this piece here, this is going to be our card base, this basic gray. And then this is Poppy Parade, and we're going to stamp the butterflies randomly on the Poppy Parade. Now to do this part, this is 3 by 11, and I've scored it at 4, oops, a little dusty there, 4 and 8. So we've already scored it. I've already taken care of that. And we'll go ahead and burnish those edges in. Good. Now don't freak out when you see, because I did this a couple times. When I was scoring it, I'm like, oh my God, it's not even. It's messed up. So you'll see on the back of this, I actually stamped the butterflies on the back. I don't know. I have a thing with white. You guys know that, right? No, I gotta have it covered. Anyways, if you can see right here, this panel covers that piece. So you'll have an even piece here. Okay, so I've scored that. I've burnished those edges. Let's layer some of these panels together first so that I can get these out of the way. I'll take my multi-purpose liquid glue. Oops, that's the wrong. Oh dear, I knew it. I forgot to cut this piece. Okay, well, you're gonna have to bear with me. Let's see, this is, I just wanna make sure I get it right. I thought I was so prepared yesterday. I put everything together. This is 3 by 4. So let me run and cut a piece of that. I'll be right back. Never fails. Never fails. This is going to be my white braids. See? Averted. Okay, so this is 3 by 4. This is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. So I just cut this down by 1/8. So we'll go ahead and adhere that. I think I might need to take a break after today, right? Oh, come on, glue. There we go. Just had to get it going a little bit. Put my glue thing over there. So this is the Brights Designer Series paper. And these are 6 by 6 papers. So I've adhered that to there. Let's go ahead and stamp. I've got our butterfly here. And we're going to do that in Poppy Parade. So if you guys make a purchase, you can use my current host code. It's up on the screen. And let's see here. We're just going to stamp randomly our butterflies. I like tone on tone when I'm doing stuff like this, and I like to use the stamps as much as I can in the oops, got a little bit of red. Have to clean that up. especially making your own background as well. Let me see here. I'm going to grab my paper over here so I don't get my desktop all dirty. Because I do like to stamp off. So I got to adjust that a bit. So it's more effective when I'm going to put some in the middle even though it's going to be covered up. When you see some of the images coming off of the page, a little bit like that. And I'll put one up here. There we go. All right, so that's the butterflies. Clean this stamp off. There we go. We're still going to need that. So let's go ahead and layer this. This is just going to go right on here. We'll use our glue. Now it's really coming out, huh? You guys have any plans for this week? And shoot me a comment if you do. Let me know if you're watching right now. There. So you can at least see what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got that layered. We've got this layered. So we're ready with that. Now let's come over here to this. Before we layer this all together, I want to do the stamping. So I've stamped "You Are Loved" and the butterfly in Poppy Parade on the inside. Did you see that? So we'll go ahead and do that right now. You are loved. And I love these sentiments here because they do fit right into your into the label. So I thought that was really quite nice. So we're just going to stamp that right in the middle. You are loved. Clean that off. Just go ahead and stamp the butterfly. And you can stamp the butterfly anywhere you want. I'm going to stamp it over here this time. Okay. Clean that off because we are going to need that. And we will go ahead and layer this other piece here. If I get it. Shut this ink up before I get it in my hands. So I like fun folds, and there's sometimes I like really easy fun folds, and this one's pretty easy. So again, this piece right here is, this piece, the white piece, is 3 by 11, scored at 4 and 8. The basic gray here, this basic gray, is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then the panel, of course, the Poppy Parade is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this DSP here is 3 by 4. This basic gray, this little panel here, is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then this panel here is 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. So let's go ahead. Now we're gonna pop this up to here. And I want to make sure I get it so that it's even. We don't see any of the white. So we're going to go ahead and just pop that up there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, this time I will use my Stampin' Seal. So let's just put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on here if I can get that to come out. And it's kind of better if you just kind of line this up like this on the front so that you've got it secure. See? And then we're going to go ahead and adhere this. Actually, let's do this part first. So I cut a white label and a basic gray label. You could do a couple things if you wanted to. You could do them like that. I actually cut this in half and I mounted the gray pieces on the back. So first let's stamp our sentiment. Oops. And I've stamped that in basic gray. And I did add a little bit of, let's do that first. A little bit, see you guys, you know I don't like all white, but I need a stamping blend. Or not a stamping blend, but a blending brush. Let's just add a little bit of Poppy Parade to the front there. Never a dull moment with me. So, and I don't have my, here it is. My little piece of paper here. Oh, I got it on my finger. That wasn't very good. So just added a little bit of color. Now we're going to come in and stamp this with the basic gray. So just stamp the Thanks Friend, basic gray ink. And now what we're going to do is I'm just going to take my paper snips and I'm just going to cut this gray piece right in half. Okay? And then we will use a little bit of glue. Doesn't need a lot, just a little bit. And let's see, I'll just put it down here so we can see better. There. And then we'll do the same thing with this side. Now I did mention Monday on my video that I've got a surprise coming. And I'm partnering with another demonstrator, Patty Dolan. But we've got a little surprise coming up, so we're excited. We're going to be able to announce it soon, so you don't want to miss it. All right, so I think that's good. Just make sure we get that over there. Okay, so now we're going to stamp our butterfly. Oh, my lights, they keep on going out today. We'll stamp our butterfly in tuxedo black ink. Okay, put that away. Clean off this stamp. I like my chamois. That's what I use to clean my chamois. And now we'll use the other stamp, what I call the filler stamp. It's really our two-step stamping method, right? And I'm just going to stamp on the inside with Poppy Parade. Just get my head down here a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. And we'll put that away, put my glue away so it doesn't dry out. Okay, there is another thing that I'm not a big fan of. I gotta fix that. It's fussy cutting, okay? I don't do it very well, so and it takes practice, I think. I know some wonderful demonstrators that can fussy cut the heck out of things. Me, not so well. So I try, but I'm not that great at it. Let's see, I gotta. Some people like to keep their white borders on, which I have to because otherwise I'll be cutting right into the border of the whole thing and messing it up. So I just kind of leave a bit of a white border. If you guys know tricks or tips on fussy cutting, send them my way because I'm not good at it. See, I don't like these sharp corners, so I got to make sure they get rounded a little bit if I can. There's another little sharp corner. They say the trick is to be moving the paper and not so much your scissors. Like move the paper while it's in your scissors. And sometimes I just have a hard time with that. There's another little sharp corner. We're going to get rid of that. Bink. Okay. And since I kind of messed up on this, well, no, I didn't. I did a little bit. We can fix it. We're going to fix it. I'm going to show you how to fix it without terribly bending up everything. I didn't get it straight on there, so we got to fix it. Wasn't even. One thing about this glue, boy, it does stick. Okay. See, when you're a stamper and a crafter and you're making things, you can always fix it. There's always a way. Let's see. I just want to make sure it's more even. Oops. With the other side. There, that looks a lot better. Just going to hold that down for a minute. Okay, now the fun part comes. Okay, I'm going to layer some of these leaves and flowers. Just going to use a little bit of the multi-purpose liquid glue. At first, I didn't like this card. I was like, but it's growing on me. I like butterflies. And I like to challenge myself sometimes with doing my own backgrounds, trying to utilize all of the stamps in the stamp set. So I don't like to glue the whole flower down. You can see in here too. I like it popping up. It gives it a little bit of dimension to it. And then we're just going to stick this on some dimensionals, which I have right here. And you don't want to ever throw out your little scrap dimensional pieces here because we're going to use them. You don't want to waste, right? No wasting. Because stuff's expensive these days. We'll use 4 because these are kind of small. These are the remnants from the Stampin' Dimensionals. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to stick that right there on the front. And then I'm going to stick the little butterfly. I'll use the same dimensionals. We're going to pop him up over here. So see, like on this one. So I'm not going to put any dimensionals there. I'm going to put it more up towards the front. And I think I only need one for this one. Yep. So we're going to stick them right there. And then for these other pieces, these little leaves, again, I'm just going to use a little bit of glue and I'll stick them just kind of randomly in there. All right. Now we can put this right here on the center of the card, but we're not done yet. And I'm not going to forget this time because most of the time when I'm doing my lives, I forget about my bling. So let's just do some Stampin' Seal right here. A little bit, make sure that's nice and good. We're going to go ahead and pop that right there in the center. And I'm using some basic gray smoky slate dots. This is how I store my embellishments. And we're just going to take our pick tool. My camera's all over the place today. And I'm going to add some of these. I'm going to use the big ones. Just put a couple down here. And one right here. Oops. Come on. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. I gotta get that off. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. There we go. Perfect, right? So that's our Fun Fold card for Friday. You are loved. Thanks, friend. So again, you can choose to stamp on the back if you'd like. I didn't on this one, but if you just want to leave it plain white, you can. But that was a super easy Fun Fold card. I just love how this turned out. So again, if you guys want your card kits to go, I think today, it was June 7th is the last day to order. So you can pop on over to my online store. And don't forget the bundles, all the bundles, the stamp and die bundles are on sale with an additional 10% off through June 30th. So if you've been having anything on your wish list that you'd like, go check it out because they are going fast. I know that. But anyways, thanks for popping by, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday for another fun card class to go. Okay? Bye.